Exploration log. Part 27. We are still in this damn cave. Just like nearly every one of these episodes. Greetings, companions of all ages, all shapes and sizes, boys, girls, that technicolor rainbow in between. It is I, your host, Lava Man 4240, or Lava Cam 2000 if you really want of a shorting 9, Lava if you really want to be cool about it, and I don't know how else to continue this joke, it got old 3 seconds ago. In the last episode of Pikmin 2, we continued making our way through the subterranean complex, stumbling across a bomb rock sublevel, and possibly one of the most challenging sublevels we've ever encountered in this monstrosity of dweevils, bomb-throwing canaries, and bugs with electricity. Let me check real quick. Yes, we did get everything in the sublevel. Okay, good. We're gonna be hopping down. Unless one of these 2 remaining sublevels, this sublevel takes us 10 minutes here. We should be fine, hopefully. Subterranean complex. Now, I believe, yes. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, so we have a new enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and employ. Oh, that really doesn't help, does it? There's one. Where's the other? There's the other. Okay, so we got 2 new enemies. The guy up there, that is the Gatling Groink. A new enemy in Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2, my bad. This enemy is dangerous on all fronts. There's 2 in this sublevel. One is roaming, the other one is stationary. We're gonna go after the roaming one first so that he can't intrude. And judging from my recon, he's somewhere over here. There he is, he's coming. The problem that I have when dealing with him is that unlike nearly every enemy in this game, the Gatling Groink is a ranged attacker. He fires, of all things, mortar rounds. Yes, the Gatling Groink is a literal mortar man. He fires mortar rounds at you, and it's surprisingly benevolent because you can tank mortar. Pikmin can tank mortar rounds, but only sometimes, and that sometimes is far too inconsistent for me. There are times where those mortar rounds, I will watch a Pikmin tank 3 or 4 of them and keep on kicking, but one will kill them instantly. And I do believe it has a lot to do with blast radius, but that's not what makes them so dangerous. It is, in a way. The fact that they can fire from off-screen is dangerous. The fact that they are roaming predators, which means that they are guaranteed to eventually find your Pikmin if they're not stationary, like that one is up there. But, on top of all of that, the Gatling Groink is one of only 2 enemies in the game that can regenerate after dying. Yes, it's got the same mechanic as the Spotty Bull Bear. So that's a very pleasant bundle of joy, isn't it? It's the final generic enemy of the game, and it's one of the enemies that was never brought back for Pikmin 4. And you know what? Unlike most of the enemies that were brought back for Pikmin 4, I really don't miss it because the Gatling Groink does not fit with the rest of this game. The battle begins between the crappiest Pikmin man of all time. Book it, guys. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna check something here. Yep, it is. Okay, so he does have to be killed. Alrighty, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our reds here. We're gonna use another bitter spray because these things are shockingly resistant to, where are my two? Split. Give me the reds. Okay. There we go, taken care of. Okay. And that is the other Gatling Groin taken care of, which is good. Good. It means you don't have to worry about it. And I believe those are the only two threats on the map. There's another two, so it can be a little bit more lenient with how we move. Because we've got everything else. But yeah, those are the Gatling Groinks, and that is every basic enemy in Pikmin 2 now. Is the Indomitable CPU, 100 Pokos. Alright. Thankfully, I have enough Pikmin to stall that out. But there you go. So yeah, just in general, the Gatling Groinks are enemies that can be very irritating. And there's only like, I don't even know how many of them there are in the game. But they really don't show up until halfway through. The more I talk about this cave, the more I realize if you really do accidentally, because it's supposedly the second cave you enter in the Valley of Repose. You're supposed to go to this cave before the Frontier Cavern. But between the Frontier Caverns, I will admit the Frontier Cavern does have some really jank and shitty level design if you are unlucky. But I would actually state this is a much harder cave than that. I would definitely state that this cave is much more difficult than the Frontier Cavern. The Frontier Cavern has, for the most part, a very basic. You get if you've played like another hard cave, it's not new ground. Whereas this cave, you've got bomb rock sublevels, an enemy that fires mortar shells at you. It's like it's very, very dangerous. I would call it a noob trap almost because of how fast you can accidentally get into this cave. Again, you can get to it as early as day 5. Because you need blues to knock down the gate leading to the Valley of Repose. Technically, using the early blue Pikmin glitch, you can get to it on day 4. Yeah, day 4. But that would be nearly unplayable because yellows. Anyway, Thirst Activator. 300 Pokos! One of the most expensive things we've gotten. Holy crap. And there we go. That is... Where's the cave exit? There it is. Okay. So that is sublevel 7. Sublevel 8, I believe, is a rest sublevel, and sublevel 9 has the boss. And the boss is a boss that I am very nervous about, kind of, in a way. The boss is, nah, that's about all I say for it. Subterranean Complex, sublevel 8. We have a geyser. And a whopping 3 purple Pikmin flowers. As well as 2 Queen Candy Pops. There is a thing in video games. It is referred to as suspicious video game generosity. Basically, whenever the game knows in advance that you are about to face a particularly threatening boss or enemy, the level before it will stick a ton of items for you and your army to use right before the boss. Think of it as almost a prep work. This is an example of suspicious video game generosity. If you believe that this boss is going to be easy, you are not experienced enough at Pikmin. This kind of stuff doesn't happen anywhere else in the game. You've got whopping lots of eggs. You've got 15 free purples. And you just feel like there's something up, and you would be right. The next boss that we are about to encounter, while I don't think it is the hardest boss in the game. If you are a new player, it is one of the most shocking fights you will ever play. Like, understatement of the year right there. So there we go. I believe this pushes our purple Pikmin count. Let me see. So we got 30 in the base, 55, 30, 85. And then 15 more will get us 100 purples. And we will be coming back to the subterranean complex, although I will be doing that off camera to grab the last remaining purples we need for this cave, for this game, because we need at least 100. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mash these eggs here. Bitter spray, we'll need that. I'm gonna be using the glitch here. I really haven't been bothering to use it, but then again, we've only hit one spray. Oh! Well, we don't really need nectar, but appreciative. And there we go, one more. Okay, so we've got one bitter spray and one spicy spray. That's pretty good, in all honesty. I would definitely make the argument that there could definitely have been more, but not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm not, what do you think I am, a non-Pikmin veteran? I'm not even gonna risk doing the speedy version of the trick. I just want my sprays. Nearly messed that up. Alright, so we've got 3 and 8. I don't think we'll need to worry about the sprays here, because these bosses, the boss itself is not that dangerous if you know how to fight him, but if you don't, well, let's get started with that. Let's get started. Final sub-level. Now, continuing the tradition that I have set myself, we completed the, technically we fought him with blues and Bulbmin as well, but we fought the Water Wraith with purples. We fought the Empress Bulblax with Bulbmin. And today is the start of our third new Pikmin type that we're going to be using to fight a Final Four boss. And, unsurprisingly, it goes to the Pikmin we have the most of. Second most of. Whites. I'm sorry. So, before you do anything, you're going to want to find this wall right here. That's the boss in the center there. We have another spider boss. And the reason why, by the way, in case you're curious, the reason why we're using the whites is a combination of two things. Number one, I want to use every boss Pikmin type for a boss at least once, and this is, in my opinion, the safest fight to use whites for. Although, make no mistake, I will probably be having at least one restart here. Okay, good. I'm trying to look at what would be a good spot. This would probably be it. Okay. The second reason why I'm using whites is they're the fastest mobility even when leafed. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Man at Legs. Man at Legs. What is he good at? You saw that correctly. Man at Legs fires a gun at you. If you are not prepared for him to fire a gun at you, you're probably going to lose Pikmin here. we're gonna go ahead and wait a bit here. Wait for him to get near back to where he usually is. So yeah. And basically he will fire at the nearest living creature. I can see the lights from it flashing. I'm going to make him move closer over here. Come on, over here, over here. There we go. Whoa! Hello. So yeah, and just in general, what makes this fight hard is you're essentially trying to hope Pikmin AI doesn't screw your Pikmin out of a boss kill, making this fight just a lot more difficult than it has to be. Alright, we're about halfway done on him. All I'm waiting for is him to just point straight down at the white Pikmin and trip. Part of me wants to ditch the two whites. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he needs to come back so I would not be disadvantageous. Every time they just wildly swing. But yeah, this little area right here is probably the safest area in the entire map when it comes to dealing with his gunfire. Okay, well, not that. Okay, okay, he is. About 1/3 of this house left. There we go. Okay, I think we've got maybe 3 rotations left on him. And by the way, do not think that you can sneak up on him while he's firing. He moves deceptively fast with his gun. And yes, I am being very quiet, like, for this fight, because really do not want to lose white Pikmin here. Especially, don't do that. I know it would that stumble would technically put him further away than any of the others, but God, I don't like Pikmin not acting the way they should be. Oh, thank God! Alright, that is Man at Legs. One of the most creative bosses I've ever seen in a Pikmin game. And also, he drops the final exploration kit treasure in the entire game. The remaining 3 boss caves, because we've already seen the Wistful Wild and what its caves will look like. They all have treasures that are just worth a lot of money. That mechanized monstrosity is no longer functional. An insect and machine forming a symbiotic relationship. Life forms here are beyond them. Indicating area scan, glass sphere detected. So yeah, we have a light bulb here. In terms of its, like, utility, this is... I wouldn't say that it's a good power-up, because in terms of what it actually does, it's not that big. It's not that great in what it, like, actually achieves. But we have 100 Pokos here. This is the Stellar Orb. The Stellar Orb. I thought it was the Luminescent Sphere. If I combine this glass sphere with the synthetic sun I've been secretly developing. Alright, processing complete. I have manufactured a solar system. This brightens up any cave you are in. As you will be able to tell, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? So yeah, it essentially what it does is it brightens up all of the caves that you are in for the foreseeable future. neat that. And with that, we go to our items. We have every single exploration kit item collected. There you go. So with that being said, there is but one objective. We are going back to the surface. And not only did I not lose any Pikmin, but I didn't even have any restarts, which is really good. Although I doubt that, I think this will be the last cave that I get through this fully without the chance of like a restart. There we go, all 16 treasures, no Pikmin deaths. And that is the entirety of the Valley of Repose complete. Also, I do mention this honestly, I think Man at Legs is a cooler final boss for the Valley of Repose than the Empress Bullblacks is. Because like, we had the Palated Snagret for the Valley of Repose. Not Valley of Repose, the Awakening Wood. We had, okay, wait, we had the Palated Snagger for the Awakening Wood, we had the Water Wraith for the Perplexing Pool, and then we have Man at Legs for, this cave. Anywho, what we are going to do is, I want to check real quick, what our numbers are. 85, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run back through, we have 88 there. 45. And we have 25 as well, so 55. We're gonna take... Alright, we're going to take these 15 reds and we're going to head right back to the subterranean complex. And we're going to make 15 more purple Pikmin. The reason behind this is quite simple. If I do this, I actually get the 100 purples I need and don't have to worry about farming ever again. And also, after I do this, I can start farming some reds. Reds, blues, and yellows. Fortunately, we have, fortunately, I don't remember where the freaking hole is. So, yeah, we're just sort of waiting with our 15. So, essentially what's going to happen is there's going to be a pause in the footage, and I'll come back when I have all of my purples finally in one. Or, I mean, I could sit in here and talk about that, but I feel like you guys would rather just cut to it. So, downwards we go. See you in a second. I have never in my life seen random generation like that before. I will probably need to stitch these two videos together. I accidentally ended the recording instead of pausing it. Oh well. Well, we got our 15 purples left, so let's go ahead and pull those in, and we now officially have a 100 purple Pikmin. I'm going to take this opportunity to start farming up some more Pikmin. Because why not? Why not farm up some more reds? You never know. So yeah, basically now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and farm some reds. We do not need to use any more of our Pikmin numbers. And with that, we're actually ready to end the day. So, that's nice. Go ahead and wait. So we've got 80 reds. So, in all honesty, I'm going to go ahead and throw our 80 reds into here. The Pikmin numbers that we have right now should be the numbers we have until the end of the game. There is there is no reason why we wouldn't. So I'm going to pull out all 100 purples here. I want to check for something. Because the thing about purples is that... Yep, okay, good. We do have some leaf purples that I wanted to grab. Oh, yeah, and while I was... Oh, never mind. I can't get nectar from that. That sucks. Okay, so I don't know how many leaf purples we have. But the thing about purples and whites is that because you're so dependent on purples to complete the game 100%, and whites are so good, you generally only have flowered up purples. But battling bosses at the end of long days can usually result in that. So anyways, that is gonna be everything with the Valley of Repose. Not a super big area. There is stuff to do, but not a lot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's my least favorite area in the game. I don't mind the Awakening Wood. The Awakening Wood's got beginner stuff, tutorial level all over it. And I love the Perplexing Pool, and as we're going to see, just gonna be perfectly honest, I'm an Autumn kid. I love Autumn, especially Autumn stage design, because it makes you really happy just to see it, all those colors, vibrant and all that jazz. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do something I never do. We're gonna end the day. Because there really is nothing left for us to do. I did grab... Oh, wait. I did grab 2 sprays. I grabbed 2 bitters and 1 ultra spicy spray, so I do have that going for me. Alright. So that is going to do it for day 10. Now, in a perfect world, aka a world that I can successfully do what I want to do in, the final area of the game will take 2 days to get. I'm not sure, though. Unlike most of the days, unlike most of how I've been doing Pikmin days, I have yet to ever complete the Wistful Wild in 2 days. I've always taken 3. Anyways, we have, yellows remain the same. We lost 6 reds, a lot of blues, but we have 15 more whites, and we have 30 more purples, which is all we need for right now. No casualties yet, but we do have a restarts. I don't know how much that is. Maybe Kai could watch. Kai or Artemis, whichever one wants to keep track of my restarts. Louie, we suddenly stopped hearing from you. Everything okay? If things get tough, you can always come home. I'll stock up on those pick carrots you love. Interesting. Anyways. We have officially completed 3 out of the 4 areas. We have 1 area that we have yet to touch, that being the Wistful Wild. And next episode, we're going to try doing that. Do I believe we will be able to get all of it done in a single day? No. Do I believe we'll be able to get it in 2 days? I hope. That's the goal. If I have to spend the entirety of both days 11 and 12 opening up areas and then quickly run and do all 3 caves in 1 day, I will do that. So yeah. Anyway, going on to the Picklopedia. I'm running out of new entries. I want to check something. I don't know what I missed. This is a flora. It's in the Frontier Cavern. I know that for sure. And I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh well. Anyways, we only have 1 new enemy here, the Gatling Groink. And that completes the entire Picklopedia outside of enemies. And this 1 freaking flora here. And then, of course, we have Man at Legs, who ironically, Man at Legs is listed as number 76, putting him before the Ranging Boister and Water Wraith, implying that you're supposed to do the Valley of Repose before you finish the Perplexing Pool, which I guess that makes sense from a logical standpoint, because outside of the giant bread bug and Emperor Bullblacks, these caves are very, very quickly easy to get. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's have some series. You've collected the Hyper Technology series. Everyone loves a new gadget. Almost exclusively from that. You've collected the Industrial set. This is the only thing in the entire game that's not called the Industrial series. It's called the series. This is a set. Heavy-duty tools for Take No Prisoners World. Another one. Oh, yes! The Explorer's Friends series! Everyone has friends, except for spaceships. And there we go. So we have, going over the treasures we got today. Let me see if I can find them all. Shoot, press the wrong button. Alright, we have the Temporal Mechanism, Indomitable CPU, Vacuum Processor, Mystical Disk, Network Mainbrain, Space Wave Receiver, the Nouveau Table, the Omega Flywheel, the Spirit Flogger, the Adamantine Girdle, the Repair Juggernaut, the Super Strong Stabilizer. This was the treasure I missed, by the way. The Exhausted Super Stick, the Unspeakable Wonder, the Furious Adhesive, the Coiled Launcher, and, no, we got one more. We've got the Thirst Activator, the Stellar Orb, that being the last one we have. So there we go. And that is all of the treasures. I want to point out, I think we have 150 something of the treasures. But yes, next time on Pikmin 2, we're going to be heading to the Wistful Wild and starting our objectives there, our final foray, so to speak. Basically, I can now confirm with 100% confidence, this LP is either going to be 12 or 13 days. I know you can beat the Wistful Wild in one day, but even if I could, I'm not going to try. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Later, folks.